Leroy's Pokemon Diamond and Pearl walkthrough part 11. Okay, so we're finally gonna figure out who this red-haired lady is in this Valley Windworks building. So we find out it's Commander Mars, so a Team Galactic commander. She tells us that it's, if she wins, I gotta leave. If I win, she's gotta leave, something like that. So anyways, Commander Mars, her first Pokemon is a Zubat. This one's pretty easy, you shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Just so you know, it has Bite, Toxic, and Leech Life in its moveset. So Toxic's really all you gotta worry about, because it's not gonna be able to do much else to you. This one's really not too tough. You could probably one-hit KO it. Just don't waste too much time, because you don't want to get all your Pokemon poisoned. Other than that, it can't do very much to you. And hey, look at that! I got up level. Now, this next Pokemon is the one you really got to worry about. It's her Purugly. Now, this thing is just super fast, and it's really strong. Has great attack power. And it's level 16, so it's kind of high-leveled for this point in the game. And its moves are Feint Attack, Fake Out, and Scratch. Now, really, Fake Out can only work the first turn, so if it doesn't use that, it can't use it again. So really, all it's gonna be doing is Feint Attack and Scratch. And really both of those moves aren't that strong, but they're still going to do a lot of damage just because it's so strong. If you're using moves like Double Team, just forget it, because Feint Attack never misses, so it's really not going to be worth it. Sand Attack and stuff, that's pretty worthless against this thing. So really you just got to hit it with your best attacks. If you have a fighting move, use that, because it's going to be super effective, and that's your best bet. Other than that, just use your most powerful moves. But yeah, it's also got this Oran Berry, so that's going to restore some of its health. So when you get it down to about a fourth hit points left, that's going to kick in, and you're just going to have to put some more damage on it. Okay, I'm just going to use Quick Attack there, just because I know it's going to beat me the next turn, and it's already faster, so I want to put some damage on it. So, it took out my Staravia, but that's okay, because I can still get in there with Prinplup. And this is going to be a pretty good match, but fortunately I have some good defense, so I should be able to take most of its hits. So I can just use Bubble and eventually take the thing out. Now this is the first boss battle for Team Galactic. There are several commanders. Well, not several. I know there's Mars, Jupiter. Later you'll fight Cyrus, and you come back and you fight these people multiple times. So you'll see her Pokemon will get stronger and stronger throughout the game. And this Purugly, she always has it, so that's always going to be in your way. It's really annoying. But, you just gotta take it out. I mean, hopefully you'll have something fast or something with good defense, or else this thing's going to give you a lot of trouble. I'd recommend taking some potions, because, I mean, it can really be a pain. Really be a pain. Now, I should be able to take it out here. And the good thing about this, it gives you a ton of experience when you beat it. Look at this, 627. That should get me up a whole level. And it does. And what's the best part about beating these people? No, not the fact that we, saved everybody in the town, but the fact that we get some nice money. What is that? 1,280 bucks or something? I didn't really see, but they leave, and you save this little girl's Papa from earlier, and she'll run in here, and this guy is thanking you for saving him. And now they're gonna talk to you about Driflooms. Well, they call it the balloon Pokemon. And Drifloom, I think I already talked about this, but you can catch them on Friday just outside the Valley Windworks up here. So, he says it comes a certain day. It's Fridays. That's the day you want to come. So if you're looking to get a Drifloom later on, this is where you want to be, right outside here on Friday. That's where you catch it. Okay, so now that we've finally beat that Commander Mars, those Galactic Grunts will stop blocking the entrance to the next route up here. But I'm going to go back and heal some Pokemon and stock up on some items, and I'll make my way back up. So this route is really long. The end of it's the Eterna Forest, and that's going to be even longer. So Be sure you get healed up here because you got a lot of battling to do. A ton. You're going to level up a lot here. So I'm going to speed some of these up just because we got a ton of battles to do. I won't even finish them all in this episode, but first we got a Ponyta. Later in the game I plan on catching a Ponyta, but I won't be able to actually find one in the wild till later. But, well, I got up a level there, so that's pretty good. So, moving on through the grass up here. Sorry, I had to cut something out there. And come over here, you'll get an X attack. You might not need it, but you never know. You might as well. I mean, you have unlimited bag space, so really no point in skipping on an item like that. Alright, I'll put Prinplup up because hikers tend to have Pokemon like Geodude and stuff. Alright, let's see. Just a good bubble should take this thing out. And really this route is really annoying because it goes on really long. Most of the battles in here you can actually skip. Like, further up the route there are like 2 sides you can go up. There are so many battles. I mean, if you really want the experience, go ahead. But, I mean, this place is so long you might even want to skip out on some trainers. I wouldn't recommend that, though. Unless you've already overtrained a lot or something. Because as you can see, this is kind of taking a while. Oh, more Bidoof. I mean, come on. Now the hikers have Bidoof. Why does everyone in the game have to have a Bidoof? I mean, oh. There are always Pokemon like Bidoof. Like every game, you know, Rattata, similar, Sentret, what else do they have? Zigzagoon. There's always those normal types with 2 evolution stages that learn like all the HMs. It's actually kind of funny. Okay, so now we got another trainer. This one's only got a Voodoo, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Luckily I got Peck on this thing now, so I can take care of those grass types. You should get pretty familiar with Voodoos at this point, and it's going to be good help because your next gym, after the Eterna Force up here, it's going to be grass type. So be sure, if you don't have Pokemon that are going to be good for that, be sure you catch something. Chimchar will work great. Turtwig, and if you have Turtwig and Piplup, I'd recommend catching something else too. Okay, we got more battles. Shinx. And, well, I really am not too scared of this thing, even though I have a flying type. Because I'm pretty sure I can take it out. One last Pokemon, Pachirisu. Man, these things are annoying. This thing will probably kill me. Oh, Spark. Another one of those and I'll be done. Man, these Pachirisus are the worst. I hate them, especially since all I have is a water and a flying type. But eventually throughout the game they'll be easier to use. One bubble should get this thing. And that's that. Get up to level 19. I won't teach myself Bide because it's not that great of a move. And looks like that's it. So thanks for watching everybody and stay tuned for part 12.